Oh, Luna, how did you get in here so quickly? I feel like it usually takes a little bit for people to get in the chat. I am just cleaning my laptop right now. Yeah. Nothing else that interesting, to be honest, but hope you're doing well and hope you enjoy the lives and enjoy the videos. Hi, guys. Trying to go live. What is that? Oh, wait. Should I move this? I'm going to move this. I'm going to move. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I have a bunch of things attached. Oh, by the way, I bought glasses. Look at this. Got this. Ooh, got these for $50 in Vietnam. Now you guys are probably wondering, Phil, why didn't you buy those glasses for like $2 or $3 in Vietnam? And I was gonna, but apparently there's a difference between these glasses. Oh, just FYI, guys, I have perfect vision. Like my vision is perfect. I can see everything. I know, crazy, right? Um, but the reason why I like wearing glasses is because growing up, everyone in my family had glasses. And so I thought that glasses were sexy. And I never got to wear them because I had perfect vision. So I would wear fake glasses all the time. Not fake, they're real. They just don't do anything. But these ones, this is a cheat code. I got blue light glasses. So blue light glasses are supposed to be like they're supposed to help with your laptop, and I'd be editing so much. Oh, check out my apartment, by the way. This is my apartment here in Vietnam. Pretty cool. Chopper. All right, I'm on for a little bit. Got a lot of work to do today, but I thought I'd come chat with you guys. Let me move this. All right, happy birthday, Tamil Lover, and let me just start the video by just talking about some shit with you guys. Also, I'm thinking of getting some more tattoos. I don't know what you guys think. I don't know if I've ever done a tattoo tour for you guys. I'm not sure if I have. Damn, all y'all just care to see Chopper. So is this like backwards? All right. Hi. I mean, can I change the title? So we are coming out with a new video in 1 week. As long as the sponsor is okay with it. Ooh, the hair looks kind of nice, actually. How do I? And yeah, we're coming out with a new sponsor video in a week. We're just waiting on finishing some final edits. The video is going to be wild. It's going to be the two titles are going to be After 6 months we finally met, or She lost my dog, I friend zoned her. So whatever you guys think should be the title, let me know. Comment in the chat. I ran a little post to the community post, and people said like, yeah, they're good with both videos. But that's just kind of like where I am at right now. Is we are trying to find the right video. Wait, is this on? Hello, is this can I talk about? Can I talk in here? Oh, Sam, I appreciate that. When am I getting married? Don't worry about that. That'll come. But no questions with that one. I actually want to change the name of this YouTube stream. Can I do that? YouTube, please. Why YouTube? Chopper is Philip's dog so I recently rescued a dog, and for the past 4 months we were basically trying to get him from Macedonia, where he lives, or where we found him on the street, and bring him all the way to Germany, which is like a much, I wouldn't say safer country. It's just like a country that people like to have dogs a lot. So that's what we've been doing. And so our last few videos, they're going to be about mostly just rescuing Chopper. But this next video, there's a Chopper is going to be more of the side plot. And this next video is going to be how we rescued him and how we are taking him out. But one of the people that helped rescue him Her name is Louise, and Louise and I have had a really interesting relationship. But we were friends online for 6 months before we got to meet in person. So that's what the full video is going to be about. You're going to see a YouTube short in 3 days. Like, it went viral on TikTok and Instagram, but I haven't posted on YouTube yet because I'm waiting so I can use the YouTube short to promote the long video. So when's the next vlog coming up? So the next vlog's coming up in 2 days, I believe. I'm going to be working on that soon. So yeah, things have been pretty good. Ever since I got to Vietnam, I think my skin looks way nicer. Or is that just a YouTube filter that they're putting on me? But yeah, we're coming out with a new video soon. So I'm excited. I really like the beginning of this video. I was going to use a thumbnail that's like a thirst trap thumbnail, but then I realized like this video is very how to explain it? It's pretty emotional. So maybe I shouldn't use the thirst trap thumbnail. Louise looks phenomenal in it. Nathan, I appreciate that. Just wondering, I wanted to know how old some of you guys are, because wait, ads will run shortly for some viewers. Oh, I didn't even know there were ads on here. How did you know that, big man? That is my favorite anime. I didn't know that you guys knew that. That's crazy. Wow, a lot of you guys are like around the age that I'm kind of shocked, because I feel like a lot of my viewers I've met in real life, they're a little bit older than me. I mean, they're a little bit older, and I'm 27, turning 28, by the way. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna get get some more stuff. Let me push this table in a bit more. Beautiful. Yeah, life has been pretty good here. I really need to charge my phone, so yeah. But yeah, I'm currently in Vietnam. Chopper is currently with my friend. He's holding on to Chopper for a while before I figure out what I want to do with my life. Just because, like, how can I explain it? Like, I never wanted to live in Europe. Like, it's okay. Like, Europe is cool, but for me, like, my dream has always been to live in Asia. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I'm Asian. Oh, is this the ad? Fuck. Do I just wait, I guess? Hello. Someone is still at single digit age? That's crazy. When will I be posting Elo? I don't mind talking about Ukraine at all. So I guess I'll just mention that right now. But my time in Ukraine has been like, it was pretty tumultuous. Went through a lot, saw a lot, and I've actually been back there every year. So I was there in 2023 and there in 2024. We didn't post a video about it, just because, sometimes I do a lot of things that I don't put on camera. So a lot of cool things happening. Maybe I'll make a video in the future, but one of my biggest dreams has always been to build a school and to be able to provide free education, especially in a country like Vietnam, where my family's from, where like education isn't very easy to get. It's usually for the privileged. So that's kind of been like just big. If you guys ever wonder what my biggest dream is, it's always going to be providing free education. And so when we went into Ukraine recently, we just documented the journey of the money we raised and where the money went. So I hope that's enough for you guys. Why is this dude always shirtless? Taters, the reason why I'm always shirtless is because up until last week, I only had one t-shirt because I travel full time, and like I have one backpack, and that one backpack is mostly camera equipment. So recently I have 3 t-shirts now, but still that's really not that many here in Southeast Asia because it's like really hot all the time. You guys can't see Chopper. Unfortunately, Chopper's in Germany right now, and I'm currently in Vietnam. So, but I call Chopper actually every single day. Maybe I'll show you some photos. Sometimes, the guys that I call that house Chopper, they can't pick up all the time. But look at this cute photo of Chopper I recently took. He's so cute. Oh, he looks so happy. Chopper, this is the guy that's taking care of Chopper. His name's Chris. And Chris is just a really good guy. I lived with him for a month. And I just was like, this is the guy that, I would want to take care of my dog. Let's see. Oh, more Chopper. It's like similar photo, but I took a screenshot because I like to screenshot a lot of my photos. more chopper, as you can see. Oop, that's too deep in. Um, Big man, how did you know? Big man knows everything about my life. What the frick? That's crazy. Nikki was taking care of Chopper, but Nikki recently had surgery, and I actually hired Nikki more recently, so she's going to be traveling with me to replace Ponce. So I guess it's a little nugget that no one knows about. As a small creator with 50 subs, what's the best way to get subs and views? Elo, I really don't talk about that much because I think that how most people make videos, I don't do the same. So I don't really recommend people make videos like me usually. But I guess the best way to, become a YouTuber is try to find like a niche that you want to join. And some people will say like, don't find the niche, become the niche. But I think that in itself is a niche. So like if you're gonna make gaming content, look at other great gamers and see like what the successful are doing. And I think YouTube and TikTok are pretty cool because they really reward like quality content. Like if your videos are really good, people watch them. So I hope that helps. But like I make videos on my life. So like I guess like I can kind of make videos about anything I do in my life. So whether it be my dog or rescuing a dog, or whether it be me going to Vietnam, like I don't really worry too much about the actual where I'm doing. But the hard thing is about staying consistent. Like I have to come up with these stories, but they're real. This is my real life. And so if my real life isn't interesting, then it just doesn't become a video. So like that's why I don't post consistently, because I don't have that, the ability to post consistently because the videos aren't always going to be interesting. But also on top of that, I would actually make an argument. I'm lucky that my life is actually quite interesting. However, the second part of it is it's really time consuming for me to create videos because the videos, they're real stories, but the problem is we have to record so much to capture these real stories. And so since we don't go into this video process thinking and scripting out the idea, it just is really difficult because we're looking at like one of my YouTube videos can be like 40 to 60 hours of live footage, and we're just looking at like, okay, like what's the story here? Like, is there a story here? I hope that makes sense. I would not recommend anyone make videos the way I do them. I would definitely recommend people script an idea, have a thumbnail, have a title ready before they even start filming the video. That way you just don't waste your time. Me and well, if you look at the vlog channel, Nikki is like in all of our videos, and more recently. So if you watch our vlogs on the second channel, it's a little bit more like we're posting more consistently, while like the YouTube channel is a little bit more about the story. So Elo, you don't have to post a comment 4 times, I just want to get through everyone else's answers. Anything more with your mom? Nathan, aw, Nathan, I'm glad. Like seriously, that means a lot that like I could inspire anyone to travel, because traveling has really changed my life. And even my assistant, like, she's gonna be traveling for the first time. I mean, like, living in a different country while working with me, and I just feel like she's gonna grow so much. Like, it truly changed who I was. To be honest, like, a lot of things are going on with you know, that girl from the canceled podcast. I think her name's like Brooke Schofield, and a lot of the things that she said, they're really hateful. And I want to say that I also like grew up like in a conservative background with people telling me that that was the only way I could think. I'm not saying that being conservative is like wrong or anything, but just I have changed a lot from traveling the world, and I hope you get that same experience as well. Hello, 1, 2, 3. Yes, I have. I remember you guys. I see you guys. How's Ponce? Ponce's doing very well. He's working at his job in New York. He seems to love it so far. So, but I am going to talk a little bit more about the title of this stream. So the title of the stream is, I think it's After 6 months We Finally Met. And so um, basically what's happening is I've been, last year was really hard for me. I talked to a lot of I did a lot of really cool things last year, but at the same time, uh, Austin, you don't have to blow up, or Ostmigo, you don't have to blow up the chat. um, No, I'm not gonna ban anyone unless they're like really annoying. But yeah, I'm new to streaming. It's kind of weird. But back to last year, like I had a really tough last year, and even though Ponce was traveling the world with me, there was a while where our friendship was kind of on rocks, where we're like, dude, are we actually friends? And I felt like we weren't checking up on each other. It felt like just a job. And around that time, I lost my best friend Luke, and I had so many things going on with my mental health that it was just really hard to enjoy traveling. Like we had to go to the Arctic Circle for the Apple brand deal. We had to go to um, we had to fly over to what was it? To Berlin for Mona. We had to go to Warsaw for the TED Talk. We had to go back and forth from Ukraine a bunch of times, and going in and out of Ukraine is not easy because it's like 20 hours of buses sometimes. And honestly, I was feeling really drained. So around this time, I was on Instagram and I found this girl, and she was like doing like she was fixing her car engine like barefoot. She was like underneath her car. It wasn't like jacked up or anything. It was crazy. And I just thought this girl was so cool. So I went to go DM her. And it turns out she had already DM'd me. And I was like, whoa, she slid into my DMs first. So that was kind of like the inspiration of like how we ended up meeting, and the inspiration for this video is over the course of those next 6 months, while I was struggling with my mental health a lot and going through a lot, she was always there for me just to chat with me, and that just means a lot. So I don't know if you guys know this, but like as a travel creator or as someone that travels full time, it's really hard to make long term friends. Like it's just because like I'm traveling so much, like in and out, like people just come in and out of my life, and I never when I meet people, they might be really cool and they might be really special, but I never think to myself they'll stick with my life. Um, but she stuck around, and so that's why we decided to meet. And so she flew all the way from Australia to come see me, and it was a big deal. And so that's what the video is about. It's after 6 months we finally met in person. We were living in a apartment together, me, Ponce, her, and me, Ponce, Louise, and Chopper. And it just kind of documents those last 60 days together. I mean, the last 30 days together, and then us actually proposing a crazy road trip across 20 countries with her. So that's kind of the main deal. Uh yeah, I mean, guys, like I like to see your videos. Like for me, the biggest thing is like, and you guys are in this chat, I appreciate that a lot, seriously. So, but if I think if I respond to chat all the time, then it gets a little too chaotic, and people just start spamming things, and we go off topic. So I hope you guys enjoy this upcoming video. I've put in a lot of time into it. PB&J Films asked, "How do I get so many girls?" Um, the thing is, I don't think I'm like conventionally that good looking. Like, I work out. I do skincare now recently, and I wouldn't say I'm the best looking guy in the world. I think truly though, um, one of the biggest things for me was just starting to go to the gym, was feeling a little bit more confident in who I am. Yeah, I don't know if you can see in that mirror, but like, I'd be doing some pull-ups, and that not only just, made me look a little bit better, but it just gave me the confidence to, be in the same room as anybody, whether it be women or men. And yeah, I think that was kind of like one of the biggest things, is realizing like it's not just going to the gym for me that helped me out a lot, but also just the confidence of knowing that like, hey, I can come and do something that's hard over and over and over again. So, and then also aside from that, like when it comes to hanging out with girls, I kind of treat it more as like a friendship. So like I don't really believe in this like thing like the friend zone. Uh I promised you. You guys are the best. Um I just think of it like this, like I hang out with people, and if they like my personality, they like my personality. But that's like a huge thing, I think, is people don't really try to work on their personalities. So, you know, being in a social circle and being engaging and being able to talk to everyone and getting people to, you know, talk about exciting things. And I think it's a little easier for me because I've traveled the world, so I know so many different perspectives, and the things that my interests are generally interests for everybody. So like I, used to play guitar. I used to coach tennis. I used to, I travel the world a lot, and I think that's what helps me a lot. Is maybe I don't like do everything, but I'm really focused in on the things that I'm doing, and I think we can draw parallels between that. So if someone talks about that they're a teacher, well, like for me, I also coach tennis and I worked with a bunch of people and I did that for like 3 years. So like we can just talk about and like kind of connect on a personal level of like these different parallels. Same with like traveling the world. Like if someone travels somewhere, well, I've also traveled to many places, and we can talk about the differences of growing up American and things that we like about America, things that we don't like about America, and places that we want to live in the future. So I hope that makes sense. Science sword, I appreciate that. I wish you were my coach. Just whatever. Should do a tour in South Africa or South America. Squidward, that's actually quite high on my things to do. But right now, I just like I don't know. Are any of you guys in here Asian? Um, but if you grow up Asian or just a minority in a different country, like in a country that's mostly Western, like I grew up Asian but in America, and I guess the thing that I'm trying to tell you guys is like I've lived in America my entire life and I just look different than everybody. And like being here in Vietnam, it's like I can't explain it, dude. It's just like everyone looks like me and I just feel a little bit more connected to the people here. So not that I, am not planning on leaving Asia. It's just this is where I want to be right now. I was in Europe for the past year and I just want to eat good food and just hang out, and learn the language. Gabriella, I guess the biggest thing to overcoming social anxiety for me is I think that at the end of the day, like, I think it might be narcissistic, but I have this feeling of like, who wouldn't want to talk to me? Um, who doesn't want to talk to an insightful, interesting person, you know? And I think that like I've kind of just built my way into feeling like a little bit more confident in myself. Like, and you don't even have to think of it like that. Like, you can also think of it like honestly, a lot of people just want to have a conversation. One thing that people say in Vietnam all the time is like, "Oh yeah, let's just talk for fun." Like, I think it's like, frick, my Vietnamese is so bad. Uh, Nói tên chơi, huh? Fuck, that was so terrible. Goddamn. But I guess like what I'm trying to say is like talking for fun and just figuring out where the conversation goes. That's super super exciting to me, and I just expect that people want to have conversations. So that's why I just go into it thinking like just assuming that they will enjoy this. Um, and if they don't enjoy it, well then, that's just one person and you move on to the next. I hope that makes sense because like quite literally, if they don't like you, then why would you ever like them? You know what I mean? I guess like one of the biggest things in my life, and this is like how I go about even dating, is if I'm like really turned off by people that aren't into me because like if you're not into me, then I feel like you have bad taste. Or like if you don't want to be my friend, it's like in my world, you don't have my morals and ethics. You have bad taste. So that's like why I'm like I feel maybe confident is like if you don't fuck with me, then I don't want to fuck with you either. Like I don't like people that don't like me. Yeah. But I'm okay with people like to give me like, constructive criticism. Like I get criticism all the time. Elo, I have noticed you, Elo, like a bunch of times in this conversation. So, all right, guys. There's another ad. I'm gonna go off this video so that way you guys don't have to watch this ad that's coming in 44 seconds. But yeah, thank you guys so much for just supporting the videos. Like it really means a lot, and for joining the live and just hanging out and chatting with me. Like I'm thinking about going live more often. So if you guys enjoy this, please let me know. I know y'all don't stay in here forever, but it makes me happy that you do. All right, guys, I am gonna get off now. I don't know what to do. Just say hi. tell us about Amok really quick. Oh, Amok is doing really well. He's with a family in Cambodia, and maybe I'll see him soon. Take care. Peace. How do I end this? No, I want to end this before. Oh, it's right here.